And welcome back to the Cabbage Patch. I'm Dad.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Gus.
And today we played
Boss Monster.
Boss
Dun,
Monster.
dun, dun.
Well, you're the boss instead of the hero.
You're the bad guy instead of the hero. And the point of the game is what, Thomas?
To lure heroes into your dungeon and then kill them.
To lure heroes into your dungeon and then kill them. And how do you do that?
You have as much treasure as they want, or use like a spell card with like a princess in peril.
Yeah, there you go. So
then
each of the heroes has a treasure that they're looking for, signified in the upper corner there. At the beginning of every turn, you put a hero card down, 2 hero cards down, and those are the heroes that are basically up for grabs. And then throughout the game, you build your dungeon out, and you're the boss monster. I was Cleopatra. You were Cerebellus.
And
you were
Zyzax.
Zyzax. And each boss monster has a special level up ability. Once your dungeon gets to 5 rooms, you get to trigger it, and it's like draw new cards and things like that. But the heroes are enticed by their treasures, and if you've got a dungeon that's got the kind of treasure in it that they want, they come out of town here over to your dungeon and they crawl through it, and they take damage from these cards as they go. And each card has different abilities. Some cards kill the heroes right away, some cards slow them down, some cards send them back, that kind of thing. And if you do enough damage to them, they die, and you get to collect their soul in a score pile over here.
Yeah.
And if you don't do enough damage to them, what happens, Gus?
They go over and stab
You're not
you.
Gus.
They stab.
They stab you. They do wounds to you. And the goal of the game is to get how many souls?
10.
10.
And
I got
And-
11.
And Tommy got 11.
And Tommy got 11. And how many wounds do you need to take before you're
5.
knocked out? So if you're in a multiplayer game and there's 3 of you and one of you takes 5 wounds, that guy has to drop out, right?
And like, leave in that night.
And that's it. It's got a cool 8-bit art style. It's a game we've had in our collection for quite some time. I quite enjoyed it. It was probably about 45 minutes worth of playtime for a 3-player game. And as you play, more and more interesting things happen because you have to decide whether or not you're going to replace a room with a different room or destroy a room or things like that. And the heroes get harder as you get deeper into the dungeon. So after the first deck, you get these epic heroes, and if they get through, they do 2 wounds to you, but they're worth more souls because they're worth 2 souls on the back of the card. And that's how Tommy got to 11 because he killed a couple of these.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's a cute game. I really enjoyed it. Anything to add? What did you like about it, Gus? What's your favorite part?
I liked the abilities of each room.
The rooms each have different abilities and they do different things. That's true. Yeah. What about you, Thomas?
Another thing I like is seeing your complete dungeon at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool. Yeah.
I like the pixel art style and the level up abilities.
The level up abilities. It's a competitive game, so some of your cards damage your opponent's dungeons, right? Or do things to heroes in their dungeons. But most of it is trying to get heroes to come to your dungeon so that you can kill them so you can collect their souls. I liked the art style. I liked it got complicated once you had a 5-card dungeon, right, Gus?
Mm-hmm.
You had to decide which card you were going to replace or if you were going to replace it at all. And then it's I need more monies so I can get more thieves to come into my dungeon so I can kill them. Or I need more spell books so I get more mages, or I need more religious symbols, or I need more swords. So your dungeon starts to build out based on the kinds of treasures that are available in it, and that was kind of cool. So I thought it was neat. I liked it. I think it was a pretty good game. What are you guys ready to give it a score? You want anything to add before we give it a score?
We're ready to give it a score.
You ready to give it a score? All right. Well, Gus, what are you going to give it?
I will give it a definite 3.
You're giving it a 3, really?
3.
Really? You're both going to give it a 3. I like it better than One
Well,
Deck
I
Gun.
mean, it's 3 after we try the sequel.
So we do have Boss Monster 2, so we can try it. This version of Boss Monster had items in it, which we didn't play with. So some of the heroes and some of the rooms referred to things that we weren't using. So I need to figure out why that is, because I got this game used. But there's also a Boss Monster 2, and we have that. So
We'll definitely do that as a review.
okay, we'll do that. You want to do that as a separate review?
Yeah.
You want to give this a 3 still, or you want to give it a 2 pending?
I'll give it like a 2 pending and see how Boss Monster 2 is, and
Okay.
then I'll give
I like that.
it a 2 rating.
All right, I like that. How about you, Tommy?
Well, same as Gus.
You can give it a 2 pending?
But I'm gonna give 3 pending on 2.
3. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give it a 3 as well. I think it was a fun game. We played another dungeon crawling game called One Deck Dungeon. There was a review on that earlier on the channel. That is 2-player cooperative. This is more than 2 players. I like that, and it's competitive, and I like this, but it's not really hardcore competitive. So I liked all of that a little bit better than One Deck Dungeon. Otherwise, it's a really cool dungeon crawling game. All right, well that's the score. It gets at least, what is that? 2, 3, 3. That's 8. 7 or 8 cabbages, depending on how we feel about it. And we'll play Boss Monster 2 at some point.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll play Boss Monster with the item cards in it, because there's item cards where the heroes get items that they bring into the dungeon with them that you get to collect. All right, that sounds like it. You ready to do anything else before we go?
Nope.
Ready to do the outro?
Subscribe, like, hit the bell, Tommy.
Leave a comment if you wish.
Eat plenty of cabbages, not a spell.
Or else hit your most bestest room with a free spell.
Yeah, that sucked. Alright, see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.